Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. So welcome back all my pony pals. How are we doing? Are we galloping towards new horizons? Or have we been tied to a post? Let's find out, shall we? Shuffle these up, move them around, and we will stop about there, and we'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take this one from the middle, we'll take this one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we're going to start off with one positive there, and then we're moving into the double negative there, which could be a little bit of a, oh, that's such a shame, or, we can be down about that and negative about it. But as I've always said, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of those cards when we flip them over. That white is just saying things could be worse. Those blacks are saying things could be better. There's no right, there's no wrong. We have got a goat, the catalyst goat in the white. This is not just a soulmate card for horses, but this is also a catalytic moment. Now, this is a very abrupt, very in-your-face change. This is a very kind of smash up everything, kick the walls down, go in head first, cause as much destruction and chaos as absolutely possible, and then just leave. And that's what this change is like. It's not like the rabbit. It's not like the rabbit who comes in swift, quick, with diplomatic sort of intentions and tries to make everything fit neatly and nicely for everybody around and those concerned. It's also not like the pig, who comes in very slowly, very sort of with enough time to adjust. You have a period of time that you can sort of grow with the change, and the change starts to take on effect around you, and it doesn't necessarily affect you so much. The goat card, that catalyst, that's coming in, and it is smashing the place up. It's gone crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's manic. But it's on your soulmate path. It's supposed to be for you. This moment is yours. And the horse gets quite a lot done. They are you are very powerful. You're very strong. Your will is very, very immense and intense. You're very persistent and dedicated people. And what we're seeing here is that catalytic moment being a good sign for you as you move forward now with confidence in the right direction. The problem is you're not going to see it that way. The problem is you didn't want this to happen. As I say, not many people would want the sheep catalyst. Some people don't care about change. Some people couldn't care much about, catalytic moments or things phasing in and out. You're quite sensitive to it. Not the worst of them, though. So you can deal with this change. The thing is you're just not seeing it as a good thing. You're just not seeing it as something that you would prefer. This is a non-preferable option for you right now. And I think that's why we're going into these. I think right now you're feeling a bit challenged. But you can, what I'm saying is you can ride up to this. You can literally, you can take this on head on. You're the tough one in this. You are pretty damn tough. So I don't think we need to worry too much as we move forward. But as we look at this now, we've got that other sheep catalyst coming in with that negative. So the sheep is actually going to shift. The change is going to prove a little bit more unconventional than you thought. The change is going to be a bit more non-productive or non-rewarding than you thought, which is okay, I suppose. I mean, sometimes putting in a light bulb is just as simple as putting in a light bulb. You flick the switch, the light comes on. But potentially, it's not the light bulb at all. The fuse is gone. So you change the light bulb, put the light bulb back in, flick the switch, and the light's not come on. And you're like, well, hang on a second. That was an easy job. What's going on here? Nope, it's a fuse. Where's the fuse box? Now you've got to find it. It's in the basement. Now you need a torch. Where's the torch? It's out of batteries. Now you've got to find batteries. Where are the batteries? I haven't got any. Take them out the TV remote. Do you know what I mean? It's a change that begets more change, that begets more change, more things to get done, another job, another task, another thing to pursue, another domino. it's going to be a bit messy. It is going to be a bit messy because you're fumbling around in the dark. And I feel this is because nobody's really given any instruction or thought to what's actually going on here. What we have here is we're just wandering about the place as a horse, like, hello, you know, I'm here to help. What do you want me to do? You want me to saddle up? You want me to pull the cart? Do you want me to do the plough? What am I doing today? And everybody's just sort of like flapping about, running around the place. And you're stood there going, well, hello, I'm here to help. What do you want me to do? Yeah, we'll get back to you in a second. We'll get back to you in a second. No, I'm here now. Come on. But this change is going to take time. What we've got in here is a double catalyst, white to black, which means that everything around you in this catalytic moment is happening within some sort of balance. We have got a balance there. So although some things good and some things bad are going to come out of this, it's your own impatience or your own pride which is going to frustrate you even more. As I say, the sheep and the horse get on incredibly well. They do. But I feel like even though you're heading in the right directions and you've got that confidence and you are the tough guy and you are being able to push through the catalytic moment and deal with the change would be more compatible with you if you weren't as arrogant or as expectant. As I say, you expected that light bulb to come on first time. Now you're pissed because it didn't. Well, sometimes that just happens. Things don't always work out the way we want them to, my lovely pony pals. They just don't. You know this. Come on, you know this. Sometimes you just got to accept it. And you will accept it. And there we are. There's a good example of black not being an attack. That tiger, a tiger from your affinity triangle. Nobody more compatible for a horse than a tiger person, and the horse and the tiger are natural partners in crime. That tiger's there to help you. But what it is saying is that the emotional attachments that you've got involved in all of this are potentially going to be what is holding you back from actually being able to fix what you need to fix or do what you need to do. As to say, you know, sometimes we don't want to let go because of our own feelings and our emotional attachment. Sometimes we don't want to move on or move away because of our own emotional attachments. And that tiger is going to be there that whole step of the way to remind you that emotionally you are still holding on to things that you should have let go. You're not concentrating in the right places. You're not doing what you should have done to begin with. You're not really necessarily, you're not putting your heart into it. That's the problem. Things changed, and then the change went a bit sour, and it's because you didn't put your heart in it, because you're a horse person, and you know that if the light bulb goes, it may not just be the light bulb. You know that. Could it be the light bulb? Could it be the wiring? Could it be the switch? Could it be the fuse? Could it be a power cut elsewhere? Could it be the power grid? Could it be the power plant? You shouldn't expect that just changing the bulb is going to be what's going to fix it, when you know that there's so many other things that could potentially go wrong. All right, yes, 9 out of 10, it's usually the bulb. But there's always that 1 out of 10 that it's not. And that's what you're kind of dealing with right now. That tiger is a protection card, though. It's a good communicator. We're seeing it in the negative, though. So what you really need to do now is protect yourself in a way of communication. Back yourself up here. Bring out the graphs, the projector, bring out the thesis, the research, the books, bring out anything you need to back yourself up here. Because people are going to start to be a little bit, well, why is it taking you so long to change that light bulb? Why have we not got the light on yet? And that's okay for you to lose your shit and say, stop keeping on at me, I'm getting it done. But that's not going to help anybody. What you need to be more like is kind of, like I say, an explanation, projectors and bloody graphs. Well, the light bulb's gone, and we need to figure out what's wrong with the light bulb. So right now, I'm analysing the logistics of the fuse boxes and the switches and the current of electricity through the wire, of the thickness of the wire, of the light bulb itself, which is a bayonet type light bulb, blah, blah, blah. Because that communication is going to help. It sounds daft, I know, because you don't really want to have to explain yourself every time you have to do something that you know what you're doing. But this will help. It will help if we can get those lines of communication back open. But we'll find out, won't we? next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the horse. Thank you for watching. I will be back in my next video for you guys born in the year of the sheep. So if you are a sheep person or if you're interested, I will see you then. If not, not to worry. I'll see you in the next horse video. Love and peace.